Dear Journal, another day passed. This appears to be a first page in a new journal, Journal 27, but who's keeping count anyways? Well, I don't know why, but I haven't been able to get anything from hunting recently. This marks the 18th day. Something's coming, I know it. The scariest part of it all is that I actually went into town for once. I know, right? After 2 years of no contact, I finally decided to go get a drink. Paid off though, literally. Some girl bought me a drink. She seemed pretty nice. Or was it a he? Pretty manly voice. Either way, she was nice. To be honest, Journal, I don't know how to feel about it. Anyways, ran into Elder. Been years since I've seen the old bastard. Such a prick. Ran into him and all he could do was say how glad he was to see me. Total bullshit, I'm sure of it. Can't blame the old guy for trying though. He's got spirit for sure. According to him, some Roman came into town. Maybe a Greek? I don't know why either, but sounds like a troublemaker. I'll keep you posted. Dear Journal, my head burns like hell. Never mind, my whole fucking body hurts. Let me explain, or at least I'll try to. The foreigner I mentioned 2 days ago, turns out he's some prince or something. I hate fucking princes. They're such pompous attitudes and unfounded, baseless sense of justice. They're just a pain in the ass. Something is weird about this one, though. Some giant creature attacked the town, and he, the damn fool, decided to give it a hand in defense. I just had to help the whole poor bastard out. Why? You might ask. I still don't entirely know. The town could burn for all I care, but something about this kid. Couldn't place my finger on it. But he has some weight behind his words. Maybe I could use that weight for a favor down the line. Who knows? Shit, spilled some ink on the page. Damn headache made me flinch. Think he's coming back soon. I'll catch up with you later. Dear Journal, it seems to be a while since I've written in this thing. Hardly looking back. And honestly, I don't remember most of the things in here. They seem like they happened a lifetime ago. But to begin, that foreigner. Can't believe that I used the term to describe him. Seems a little too apprehensive. Is named Alexander Volpublius. He's certainly something. Hot-headed and arrogant, he's a lot to handle. Chased down a deer and slaughtered the thing. And next to its fawn, no less. A little gruesome if you ask me. Life should be saved, not wasted. Funny, a couple of months ago, I wouldn't even care. Ever since I almost kicked the bucket, I've been thinking differently. I can almost hear Stefan's voice from time to time. Maybe I am. I don't know. Still a lot to add and package, and I don't have time for all that with Alexander and Gore in my hands. Oh yeah, Gore. Forgot to tell you who he was. He's a stark white kobold. Shifty motherfucker, that one is. He has this strange apple he carries around with him, and he's always trying to misdirect our group. Despite this, I can't help but like the fellow. We have a similar sense of humor, pissing off Alexander. I just hope we can make it to Stefan's friend in the city. With this group of 3 musketeers, I'm sure we have at least a little chance. Gods, was that optimism? I'm getting worse every day. Dear Journal, I've managed to sneak away from the group. Why, you might ask? Well, I'm gonna fucking tell you. We made it to Stefan's house, and as soon as I see this guy, I hear noises. No, voices. I can't stop seeing the images. I played it cool for a little bit, but this damn headache won't stop now. Let me back up. Mordecai lives in a house near the edge of a relatively large city. I hate cities, so many people. The homeless in particular are hard to hear. Anyways, he's very strange, but I like him. He seems like a good guy. As soon as I meet the guy, though, I heard something. It was Mordecai speaking, but his mouth didn't move. He said something along the lines of, "See you later, Stefan?" Felt like he was addressing me. I can't explain it. I wonder why Alexander didn't react to it. He got to know Stefan decently before he passed away. I don't know if Gore knew him. Actually, no, I doubt he did. Or at least I don't remember him mentioning it to... I'll finish this entry later. This headache is killing me. Dear Journal, maybe I was too optimistic in stating that we had a chance. Today was an absolute shit show. Came into a small town, Ember's Rest. According to Alexander, the town was completely deserted. Minus the Pesta, of course. What's a Pesta? Well, why don't I tell you? A Pesta is a humanoid creature about 5 to 6 feet tall. It appears to be an elderly woman based off what was described to me after the fact. The important thing is that it carries either a broom or a rake that can cause sickness and disease. You'll never guess which one of us got sick. Well, it wasn't the kobold. I can barely keep my balance. My headaches are getting worse and more frequent too. Still haven't thought of an explanation for that one though. Worst part of my day? Alexander and Gore decided now was a good time to brawl. Alexander was mad at Gore for making me sick, and Gore was being typical Gore. I hate when they do this. There are so many other things we could do. I ended up breaking up the fight. I know it's not typical of me, but I really like these guys, and the last thing I need them to do is off each other. I just hope I can level my head before the pain makes me remove it. If I am to be the moral compass of this group, I need to be stronger. Right now, I'm the weak link. How about this, Journal? Let's make a bet. I bet that I will be able to rival the powers of my allies in 1 year's time. Seems reasonable enough to me. Gotcha. Well, it's been a long time, Journal. Around 3 months Midgard time. Yeah, I've had to start keeping track on different planes. It's a fucking blast. Anyways, the endless winter has come, and Alexander and I just got back from Mordecai's. Honestly, Journal, I wish to forget what happened there, so I will not be informing you of the events that transpired there. What I can tell you is that Alexander and I are blood brothers now. Some Mongolian tradition, Alexander taught me. We are bound together by blood. I'm hoping this strong moral compass can keep me straight. For some odd reason, the group comes to me for guidance. I don't know why. I'm not good enough yet to earn that privilege. I still unnecessarily resort to violence, and I'm almost always incapacitated by my blindness and headaches. If Alexander could learn to keep a level head, he would easily outdo me in everything. Don't tell him I said that, Journal. He'll get cocky. After the visit to Mordecai's, we stopped at home for a bit. The lake was still frozen over, and Stefan's body was nowhere to be found. We also visited Thomas's house and my humble residence. Nothing special to see at either. Just the same old setups. I've begun transcribing this journal into common. I have a bad feeling about the future, and this appears to be the only thing that I can leave behind in the event of my demise. Hope it's useful if you're reading this. What's the world like without me? Journal. I thought I could do it. I thought I could be strong enough to help my friends. Today we fought the world serpent, and I was absolutely decimated. The fight was going really well, but out of nowhere the damn thing's tail pierced my side. I went unconscious immediately. I thought I was strong enough. I thought maybe, just maybe, I could actually do something useful for once. I now see that I will never be strong enough to face the oncoming storm. I will die before we can end Ragnarok. But I'm not ready to die. My story isn't over. I need to be there for Alexander. I need to help Gore rebuild. I have so much left to do. I have to find Thomas. I need to figure out what this deer I keep seeing is. I need to meet the damn girl in the tavern. I need to earn a happy ending, because right now, I haven't yet. I can't even see tomorrow, let alone the future. The only reason I'm here is a fucking poster boy for Gore and Alexander. I can't do shit on my own. The best I can do is try to set them off in a better direction for my inevitable demise. To those who may be reading this, I'm sorry for failing you. If you are reading this, I've probably passed. If you run into Alexander, tell him I love them more than any family I've ever had. Tell Gore I'll never forget his humor. Tell Thomas that his kindness will never be forgotten. Tell Loki that he was a dishonorable adversary and that he can burn in the pits of Tartarus. Tell Rune my appreciations of his wisdom. This will probably be my last journal.